Hello! Welcome to LA, the city of
enchantment,
hopes
10,000
and
lakes.
dreams. Last week I did a question and answer thing. Well, it was just questions. We haven't answered anything yet on my Instagram. And I figured it would be nice to sit down and just explain why we're in LA in this tiny little bedroom / kitchen.
/
And
living room.
how long
There's a
we'll be
TV.
here.
I'm here for a long program at the Institute for Pure and Applied Mathematics at UCLA, which is a semester-long, so 3-month program with 5 weeks of workshops, which are like conference kind of weeks. And so there's like 50 older graduate students and random faculty here. And it's supposed to foster collaboration and ideas within some specific band of research. So we're kind of all trying to work together and come up with new ideas for stuff. So now we'll take your questions that you already submitted. Can you please stay in Michigan forever?
Yes.
No.
Have you been to any cool
Wait.
restaurants?
So I think at this point, it's been interesting living in different places, like New Mexico for 3 months and then here for 3 months. And I think it's fun to be here and interesting, but I don't think we want to live here. I think New Mexico is the opposite,
Yeah.
in that it seemed like more reasonable to ever live there, but it
Not
didn't
as
seem
fun.
like a lot of fun. It was just kind of boring. Makes it more desirable, and also being far away from friends and family makes it more desirable to live in Michigan or nearby. We learn a lot about different people groups. Like
Yeah.
here, there's a just gigantic disparity of income, it seems. We haven't really seen any like super wealthy, but like to me that's what LA is about.
Yeah, I
So,
feel like the
yeah.
perception of LA is that it's like this glamorous, ritzy.
I think it's just areas that we haven't seen. So maybe we'll stay in Michigan. Who knows? Up in there at this point.
Yeah. Cool restaurants. We have decided we are not adventurous people when it comes to a lot of things, including food.
We went to a udon place and a bubble tea place, which were both decent. They were pretty good. We went to a smash burger, which was pretty good also. We haven't gone to like any crazy, like super interesting places yet.
We looked up some stuff because we thought it'd be fun to go today to like a restaurant, and we clicked like the $2 thingy, and we were like, ooh, that is not cheap. We thought it was gonna be cheap, but not cheap. And then just for fun, we looked up the $4 one, and we couldn't even read what it was.
It was all in Italian.
So yeah, no cool restaurants, like crazy cool, but we'll see what happens with that.
We're going to Zelda's Corner today.
We are?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the one we decided on.
I didn't know that.
Surprise.
Any celebs you want to see?
I
I
don't-
don't think I would recognize a celebrity if I saw them, unless it was
yeah.
like good.
I don't know who lives in LA versus New
Yeah.
York or elsewhere. I saw Tim Meadows, who I did not recognize, but there were people taking pictures with him. And then someone later said it on the plane. So I guess he was on Saturday Night Live for some period of time. But he was on, and he lives in Michigan, or is from Michigan, something like that. So he was flying first class on a plane that I was on. So it's kind of fun to see somebody who's somebody.
I did see one of the Duggar girls at the church we were at last week. I don't know if she goes there or not, but she was there. I think it was Ginger. We
Okay.
are in LA. Someone asked, where in California are you?
Los Angeles.
I don't really know how to explain where.
Oh, so we're just
East of Venice Beach.
we're west of downtown Los Angeles. We're probably 2 miles away from, 2 miles east of Venice Beach, kind of the Culver City, moving to Santa Monica in a week because we had to split the stay between 2 Airbnbs because we couldn't find one that seemed good for the whole time.
Favorite part of LA and least favorite part of LA?
Favorite part, beaches. Least favorite part, LA, downtown.
Same. Favorite new thing to do together in LA? I don't know if we did ride the bikes, the little like metro bikes.
Red bikes, yeah.
They're kind of like the Lime scooters, but bikes. Because I was a chicken, I didn't want a scooter.
Not electric.
Yeah. That was kind of fun. I think we haven't really done anything crazy new.
Go to the ocean. We don't typically do that.
Yeah.
But it's basically like going to the lakes.
Yeah, it's very similar to Lake Michigan, at least in Santa Monica, where it's just like a huge beach. And then the last 2 questions are foster care related. So we're licensed for foster care right now in Michigan, and we are not taking placements because we are not in Michigan. So hopefully by the time we get back, we'll be able to start taking placements right away. That won't be till December though.
December 14th, I think.
Yeah.
But we're looking to open up the license right when we get back.
Yeah, and if we open it and we don't get any placements till after Christmas, then that's fine too. But I think just being able to open our license as soon as we can once we get home will kind of be our goal. We're licensed right now, so I'm going to say what age range are you looking to take for fostering? We're licensed for 0 to 5, but that could be anywhere beyond that. I think they mostly just want to see that we have the equipment for 0 to 5-year-olds. So we have like a crib and a set of bunk beds, and then we'll get more specific stuff. We have 2 car seats too, but we'll get more specific stuff once we have placements with us. Cause like I don't want to spend a ton on bottles or diapers when we don't know what size we'll need. And then is your end goal to adopt? And that's a really hard question to answer.
Our end goal, I would say, is not to adopt.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't be opposed to adopting at this point.
Yeah, and I think our initial goal was to adopt, but it's changed a lot, and maybe we can talk about that in a different video sometime. But at this point, I think now we just kind of see that foster care in and of itself is not to have adoption be the outcome. It's to reunite the kids, if at all possible, with their parents, and we want to be on track also.
Mm-hmm.
So we would like to adopt at some point if it came up, but that's not our goal.
It's good to support the mission of fostering in general, which is reunification.
Right.
So if you're opposed to that, then you're kind of fighting against the system and not being as helpful as you could be.
So that's where we're at with that. But it's weird to like, we got licensed in May or April.
Something like that.
But yeah, at this point, like it's weird to have been licensed for half a year, basically almost. Well, by the time we get home, it'll be half a year. And have had no placements. So it'll be interesting to go from this life to parenthood.
Yeah.
But we thought vlogging would be a fun way to kind of remember these seasons. When we were in New Mexico, we found the very first vlog we did like 2 years ago.
Because it was on YouTube.
Yeah.
The sound was super crummy.
It was such a bad video, but so fun. Like we laughed and loved that video.
Yeah.
So while we were in New Mexico, we were like, we should just order a real camera and vlog while we're in California and kind of like the things we do so that we can look back on them. And then even with kids, like we won't obviously be able to tell a lot of stuff or show a lot of stuff, but just for our sake, like being able to make videos for ourselves that can remember the kids that come in, I think will be super fun. So
Yeah, and so we ended up getting a new camera instead of the $30 one from Walmart that we had for
we had to like
one.
hold the battery thing shut on the bottom so that it would work.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I just thought it'd be weird to start like showing our life in California without any context at all. So that's what this is. And now we're gonna go to the beach.
Beach days.